All right, greetings, fellow grade 11s. It's Mr. Shajao here, and welcome to Back to Basics. Now, what is it that you are looking at basically now? We are looking at our exponents and sets, and we are examining our November 2017 past paper, right? Now, let's see in terms of what is it that you are expected to do here. So let's start with the first one. You are given that you're having 3 to the power of m plus your 4. This is going to be subtract what? This is going to subtract your what? Your 6 multiplied by your 3 to the power of what? M plus 1, right? And then this is going to be divided by. Now, this is going to be divided by 7 multiplied by 3 to the power of what? M plus your 2, right? Now, so that is going to be the first one, right? Now, so what is it that you're going to do? You are going to start by firstly, writing all of these in factor form. So how can you write all of these in factor form? This is going to be same as what? Now this is going to be same as 3 to the power of m. This is going to be multiplied by 3 to the power of 4. Then secondly, this is 6 multiplied by 3 to the power of m multiplied by 3 to the power of 1, because your 3 to the power of 1 it's same as your 3, right? So now this is going to be divided by. Now, if you can check in here, now you are given that you're having 7 multiplied by, this is going to be 3 to the power of m multiplied by what? 3 to the power of what? 3 squared, right? And now that you are having this, now what else now are you going to have? Now you are going to take out your common fact. Now, what is going to be common in between these two? What is common in between these two? You are going to have your 3 to the power of m and 3 to the power of m. That is common here, right? Your 3 to the power of m and 3 to the power of m, that is going to be common. Now, so which means you're going to take out 3 to the power of m as your common fact. And what is it that you're going to be left with? You're going to be left with what? You're going to be left with 3 to the power of 4 in the first one, right? Now, in the second one, you're going to be left with your 6 multiplied by what? Multiplied by your 3, right? So basically, uh, now, uh, now the second thing, now on this one, what is it that you're going to do? This is going to be now your 7 multiplied by 3 to the power of m multiplied by 3 squared, right? So the next thing that you are going to do now, you are going to cancel here. Your 3 to the power of m and also 3 to the power of m are going to cancel each other, right? Now, if these two are canceling each other, then now what is it that you're going to have? If you can look at what is going to be 3 to the power of 4, right? Now, if you check your 3 to the power of 4, it's going to be same as what? Now, let's see. 3 to the power of 4 can be given in terms of what? This is going to be your what? Now, 3 to the power of 4, let's plug it this in our calculator and see. This is going to be same as your 81, right? So, which means this is going to be same as your 81 subtract what is going to be 3 multiplied by your what? Multiplied by your 6 is going to be your 18. So this is going to be your 18. Subtract what? Now, in your denominator, you're left with what? 7 multiplied by your 9, right? And what is 7 multiplied by 9? Let's see. 7 multiplied by 9, you're going to find out this is going to be your 63. Right? So which means now here you are having your 81 subtract 18. And 81 subtract 18 is same as 63. So which means here you are having 63 divided by 63. And now, which means the answer is same as 1 over 1, which is equals to 1, right? So basically, that is going to be how you solve this type of question, right? Now, let's move swiftly along to our 2.2.1 and see in terms of what is expected of us in here, or what is it that you can do to try and solve this question. Now, in our 2.1, right? Now, the first thing that you are going to do in them, now you are going to say, firstly, they want you to solve for x without using a calculator, right? So this is going to what? This is going to be same as your x. This is same as your x subtract what? 3 over your 4. Then this is going to be equals to what? This is going to be equals to your 8. Now, what is the first thing that you can do here, to try and solve this question? Now, the easier thing that you can literally just do from here is to just firstly express this. Now, you can multiply on this side. You can multiply on this side by what? You can multiply this side on what? By negative 4 over 3. And similarly, on this side, you can multiply by negative 4 over 3. But before we do that, let's start here. Now, let's express our 8 firstly, right? Now, we are saying this is same as what? This is same as your x to the power of what? Negative 3 over 4. is equals to your 2 to the power of what? 2 to the power of 3. Now, the next thing that you're going to do here, this is going to be multiplied by negative. This is going to be negative 3 over your 4. This is going to multiply by your negative 3, your negative 4 over 3 rather, right? Now, remember, we must multiply with the reciprocal so that these two can cancel each other. So you're going to multiply with the negative 4 over 3, not your 3 over 4, right? Sorry about that. Now, similarly, on this side, you're going to multiply by negative 4 over your 3. Now, what will happen? These and these are going to cancel each other. The 4 and 4, the negative and negative is going to give you a positive, right? So which means this is going to be equal to your x. And now this one and this one are going to cancel. So which means you're left with what? We are left with 2 to the power of negative 4. And now what is 2 to the power of negative 4? This is the same as 1 over 2 to the power of 4, right? Isn't it so? So basically that is going to be that this is same as what? X is equal to same as 1 over 2 to the power of 4, right? So, and then what is going to be that one? That's the same as 1 over, I think this is going to be 1 over your 16, right? So basically, now that is going to be your value of your x, which is 1 over 16. Now, let's now quickly move to our next question. Now, the next question that you're having here, you are having your 2.2 question, right? Okay. Now, in this question, let's see in terms of what is it that you're going to do. Now, here you are given 4 to the power of x, subtract 2 to the power of x, is equals to what? Is equals to 2. Now, what I want you to do here, this is same as what? This is same as 4 to the power of x, subtract 2 to the power of x is subtract 2 is equals to what? Is equals to 0. Now, in this type of question, I want to use my K method. Specifically on this one, I want to show you something. Now, we are saying if you want to use your K method, you must understand that this is same as what? 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x, right? Subtract what? 2 to the power of x, subtract what? Subtract your 2 is equal to 0. Now, this is one and the same thing. So now, which means you're going to let your what? You're going to let your 2 to the power of x to be equals to what? To be equals to your k. And now that you've done that, this is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as k now squared, subtract your k. Now subtract your 2 is equals to 0. Now from here, what is it that you're going to do? Now this is going to be equals to 0. Now this is your k and this is your k. Now what is it that you're going to do now to get your negative k here? This is 1 and this is 2. So this is going to be negative and plus, right? So basically that's going to be that. And now that you're having that, you are going to say, which means now your k plus 1 is going to be equals to 0, or your k subtract 2 is equals to 0. Then now what else are you going to have now from here? This is same as your k is equals to negative 1, or your k, right? Or your k is going to be equals to what? Or your k is going to be equals to your 2. Right? So basically, now that is going to be what you are going to have if you are using your K method. And now what is it that you are going to take out now from here? Remember, you are not solving for K, but you're solving for X. So let's just write this one in here. Now, this is same as what? Now, when there is K, you write the answer that you got. So this is going to be 2 to the power of X is equal to negative 1. Now, you know that there is no solution that you can use to solve this one. So there's going to be no solution for that one. And now, let's look at the next one. The next one, you're having 2 to the power of x is equals to what? Is equals to 2. Now, this is same as 2 to the power of 1, which means your value of your x is going to be equals to 1 because the bases are the same, right? So basically, this is how you are expected to solve this type of equation, right? Now, let's just now move swiftly along to our 2.3. Now, they say now if x, so let's just make up our space here quickly, right? Let's make up our space here quickly so that we can solve, right? Now, look at this one. Now, they say if you are having x, which is equals to 3, subtract your root a over your root 2, and your y is equals to what? Your 4 plus your root a over your root 2. Determine the value of x squared, of x plus y squared. Now, what is it that you can do? Now, in this type of equation, now the easier approach that I would, I want you to use here, just start here. They gave you that you are having what? They say they want you to write in terms of x plus what? Y is squared, right? Now, let's come back here. Now, what is going to be your x? Your x that you are having here, you are given that this is same as what? Now, this is same as 3 subtract your root of a divided by what? Divided by root 2. Now, this is going to be what? This is going to be this is going to be plus the other one. The same as what? Your 4 plus your root a. This is 4 plus your root a divided by what? Divided by root 2. Then all of this is going to be squared, right? Now, and if you are squaring all of these, what is going to be this one now? Let's see. Now, what is going to be this one when you are squaring this? Now, I know most of you probably are going to have struggles on this one, but let's see. Now, remember this, whenever you are squaring this, this is one and the same thing, like this. This means now this is same as what? 3 subtract your root a over your root 2, right? Plus what? This is plus your what? Your 4, plus your what? Plus your root 2, or rather your root a over your root 2. Okay, this is going to be your what? This is same as also again 3 subtract your root a over your root 2 plus what? Plus 4 over your root a over your root 2. Okay, so basically this is one and the same thing here that you're having here. This is one and the same thing. Now, what is it that you're going to do? So you're going to use your FOIL method, right? So which means you're going to firstly multiply the first one with this one, right? Now, so we are saying now you are going to multiply the first one with your first one. Now, if you are multiplying your first one with your first one, what is it that you're going to have? Now, you're going to say 3 subtract root a over your root 2 multiplied by that. Now, what is it that you're going to have? 3 multiplied by 3. This is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as your 9. Now, subtract what is going to be root a. Now, this is going to be plus. Now, let's see. This is going to be, when you say now the next one, we say this, what is going to be the other answer? Let's see. Now, if you continue like that, now, this is going to be 9 subtract, what is going to be the other one? 6. So this is going to be 6, your root a, 6 root a, plus your what? This is going to be 6 root a plus your a divided by what? This is going to be divided by 2 because root 2 multiplied by root 2 is going to be divided by 2. Okay, so we are saying, for example, if you're having 3 subtract root a and 3 subtract root a, what is this? This is same as 3 multiplied by 3, right? Which is going to be your 9. Then this multiplied by this is going to be same as negative 3 root a, and this multiplied by this is going to be same as negative 3 root a, right? And then the last one is going to be same as what? Plus a, because root a and a is going to be that. So this is why you're getting negative 9 subtract, well, that's why you're getting 9 subtract 6 root a plus your a over what? Over your 2, right? So basically, I just wanted to show in terms of that's how you arrived to your answer, right? Now, so let's move swiftly along now to the second one. Now, the second one here, what is it that you're going to do? Now, let's say you are going to multiply this other one. Now, remember here, to multiply this, this is same as what? Now you're going to multiply this one with your last one and this one with this first one, right? So which means these are going to be 2 brackets of the same thing. Now, but let's see. So we are saying now from here, this is going to be what? Now, if you multiply, let's say if you multiply your 3 subtract root a with what? With your 4 plus root a over your root 2. What is it that you are going to have? Now, in that one, what is it that you are going to have? So the easier way that you can simply write this one, you can simply just say this one and this one, what is that you are going to get? This is same as, let's not complicate this. Let's say this is going to be a plus. Now, remember, when you say this 3 subtract root a over your root 2 multiplied by this last one is going to be the same as this multiplied by that, right? Now, so what is it that you are going to do here? So which means now you can simply just make this to be 2 into bracket. Now, when you multiply it, that one. So when I say 2, which means I'm accommodating for the first multiplication and the second multiplication, which means this is going to be 2 into what? 4 multiplied by this. 4 multiplied by this. This is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as your this is same as your 12. Let's see. This is going to be, yes, this is going to be your 12. Now, what else are you going to have here? Now, this is going to be your 12 subtract root a. 12 subtract root a. Then this is subtract your a over your what? Now, this is going to be divide by, right? This is going to be divided by what? Divided by 2. Right? Now, if you multiply Remember, this is 12 subtract root a subtract a over 2 is when you multiply this one with this last one. And this is going to be the same thing when you multiply these two things. So these two here means now this is going to be two of the same thing, right? Now let's look at the last one. Now, in the last one, now we are going to multiply, obviously, this one with this last one, right? The last ones. And now when you're multiplying those ones, now the 4 and 4, it's going to be 16. So this is going to be 16 plus 8 root a. Now this is going to be plus a. Let me write this now. Plus a. Hopefully you can see that. Plus a over your what? Over your 2, right? So basically that is what you are going to have. Now, what is it that you are going to have in here now? Let's see in terms of, is there anything that we can do in here, right? So now, if you can start by, taking all these, right, and grouping your like terms here, what is going to be the, now you are having your denominator of your 2. So what is it that you can have here? So now let's start with this one. Now this it's going to be 2 multiplied by everything in brackets, right? So let's just make up our space here. So this is going to be same as your 9. This is same as your what? Now if you write this, let's say now if you write this, now the first 2, what is it that you're going to get? Now you're going to have your what? You're going to have your 25. This is same as your 25 plus, this is going to be plus your 2 root a. This is going to be 2 root a plus your 2a. Then now this is going to be divided by your 2. And now the other bracket that you are now going to have, this is going to be same as what now? This is going to be plus your 12, subtract your root a, subtract your a. How to get? So basically that is going to be that one also that you're going to find. And now that you're having that, now is there anything that you can do from here? Now let's see. Now from here, you can just literally just write everything here now. So this is going to be same as what? Now, if you divide by 2 everywhere here, so this is going to be a 25 over 2 plus what now? Can you see that the 2 here and the 2 here are going to cancel each other, right? So which means you are going to have 25 or plus what? Plus your root a. Now the 2 here are going to cancel each other. So this is going to be plus your a plus what? Plus 12. Subtract what? Subtract root a. This is going to be subtract what? Subtract your a. Altogether. So basically that is going to be that now. And when you're grouping like terms, now you're having this positive root and this negative root altogether. And then you are having the positive a and negative a, which means the answer that you're going to have is going to be 25 over your 2 plus what? Plus your 12. And what is going to be the answer for that one? Now this is going to be same as what? When you say 25 over 2, when you have your 25 over 2, then this is added by what? When you add these with your 12, what is the answer that you're going to find? You are going to realize that your answer here is going to be 49 over your root 2, right? This is going to be a 49 over your 2, right? Okay, so basically this is how we are going to do this question. Hopefully these will make sense to you. I know this, looked very much complicated, but now as soon as you follow your steps, each step you are going to have no problem. Now let's look at your 2.4 now. In your 2.4, what is it that you're going to have now? In your 2.4, let's see. Now, when you are doing your 2.4, they say now, without using a calculator, they want you to show that this is going to be equal to 120, right? So now, how can you start now? For an example, if you can look at this, you are given that you are having root, this is 12, this is 10, multiplied by what? The 6th root of what? 640 multiplied by what? Multiplied by your 810. This is the 4th root multiplied by what? Multiplied by your 40 altogether. So basically your root 40. So basically what they want you to do here, they want you to express this in terms of your what? In terms of your roots. So what is going to be this one first? Now, if you can start with the first one. Now, isn't that we know that this can still be expressed in terms of 10 to the power of what? 10 to the power of 1 over 12. This is one and the same thing, right? So that's the first thing that you can note of. Now, the second one, this is multiplied by what is going to be 640. This is going to be same as what? Now, this, if you are going to check this, this is going to be same as 2 to the power of 6 multiplied by your 10, right? This is to the power of 6 again. This is also going to be same as what? This is same as, remember here it's your root of 4, which is going to be same as 3 to the power of 4 multiplied by 10. Then this is going to multiply by what? This is going to multiply by your root of what? This is same as 2 squared multiplied by your 10. Altogether. Now that is going to be one and the same thing. Look, now when you take out these in your root, when you expand this from your root, this is same as 10. This was 10 over your root what? Root 12. Now, what is it that you're going to have here? This is going to be same as multiply by 2 to the power of what? 6 over your 6. Remember, this was to the power of 6. And now, remember, we are saying if you are having your a to the power of m and this is n, this is going to be same as what? A to the power of m over n, right? So basically, that's what we are applying here. So now, which means here it's going to be same as 10 to the power of what? 1 over your 10. This is going to be multiplied by, now here it's going to be same as 3 to the power of what? 4 over your 4 multiplied by 10 to the power of what? 1 over your 4. Now the other one is here, because this is square root, this is going to multiply by 2 to the power of what? This is 2 to the power of 2 over 2 multiplied by what? 10 to the power of what? 1 over your 10. How to get? So basically that's what you're going to have. Now I want you to look at something now. Is there anything that you can do here? Let me just simplify this. Now, this is same as what? This is same as your 10 to the power of 1 over your 12. Now, 2, this is same as multiplied by 2. This is going to be same as multiplied by 10 to the power of 1 over your 10. This is going to be same as multiplied by your what? Multiplied by your 3. This is going to be multiplied by 10 to the power of 1 over 4. This is going to multiply by what? Multiply by your 2. This is multiplied by 10 to the power of 1 over 10. So basically, this is one and the same thing, right? Now, so what is it that you're going to have now? Now that you're having that, I want us to come back. Now, here, can you see that these and these and these are going to be what? Are going to be, you are multiplying base powers with the same base. So you're going to what? You're going to add the exponent. So which means this is going to be 1 over 12 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 10. Now, what is it that you're going to have when you're adding all of that? Now, let's see. So now, for an example, when you're adding all of that, this is going to give you what? Now, when you say 1 over, now let's see, was this 10? 1 over 10, yes. Now let's see, what is it that you're going to have here? Let's just check here firstly. So we are having the 1 of, this was, let's come back here to check. So this was this one 2 to the power of 6, and then now this is 10 to the power of what? This is 10 to the power of 6, not 10. Yes. Now this is just 6. Yes, and this is 6, not to the power of 10, right? Because that is going to be your what? Your 10 is your value. So this is same as 1 over 1 over 6. Yes. Now that you're having this now, yes, now you can add all of that. Now when you're saying this is going to be 10 to the power of what? 1 over 12 plus 1 over your 6 plus 1 over your 4. Look at this. This is plus 1 over your 4, right? This is going to be plus 1 over your what? Now, this again is not 10, but this is going to be squared. Remember, this was the root, so this is squared, right? This is squared. Out again. Now that you are having that, this is going to be 1 over 2. Now, this is going to multiply by 2, multiply by 3, multiply by 2. Out again. Now, when you're adding all of these, you are going to get that your 10 is going to be 10 to the power of what? 12 over your 12 multiplied by this 3 multiplied by your 3 2 multiplied by your 3, it's going to be your 6 multiplied by that, this is going to be your what? This is going to be your 12. So which means here you're having what? 10 multiplied by your 12, which is same as 120. So basically this is how you are supposed to prove this particular question. Hopefully this makes sense to you, and thank you very much.